confirmed Diddy's involvement in a Britney Spears conservatorship-like saga, with attempts to replicate it in Kim's own life. Kris Jenner's involvement in a controversial church allegedly used to funnel hush money from Diddy as another layer.
Kim Kardashian unfollowed Diddy on social media just 24 hours before federal raids on his properties. Coincidence? Or did she know something we didn't? As CNN releases footage allegedly linking Kim to Diddy's controversies, the reality star's carefully crafted image begins to crumble. The stage was set for a deeper dive into Hollywood's tangled web, but no one anticipated the explosive evidence CNN was about to unveil. As federal agents sifted through the aftermath of the Diddy raids, the news network dropped a bombshell that sent tremors through Tinseltown. The footage they released allegedly linked Kim Kardashian to Diddy's activities, transforming her from a peripheral figure to a central player in the unfolding scandal. CNN's revelation wasn't just another celebrity gossip piece. The network claimed to have obtained incriminating evidence, including tapes and documents recovered during the raids. These materials reportedly implicated Kim in Diddy's alleged criminal activities, raising serious questions about the extent of her involvement.
Kim Kardashian is linked to the Diddy lawsuit. Yeah, Kim 24 hours before the raid unfollowed Diddy.
The gravity of the situation became apparent as details emerged, suggesting that Kim's connection to Diddy might run deeper than anyone had previously imagined. The online community exploded with speculation. Social media platforms buzzed with theories about Kim's potential role in a larger Hollywood conspiracy tied to Diddy's activities.
I have not heard Kim Kardashian allegedly had some videotapes and audio tapes that was actually recovered in the raid.
I mean, her businesses, once seen as her claim to fame, now appear to be mere fronts for darker dealings behind closed doors.
One TikTok user's video gained traction, suggesting that Kim's frequent appearances at Diddy's infamous parties weren't just innocent social calls. The user proposed that these gatherings might have been a front for more nefarious activities, drawing connections between Kim's business ventures and Diddy's alleged criminal empire. As the story developed, the narrative surrounding Kim's recent distancing from Diddy took on a new significance. What once seemed like a preemptive move to protect her brand now appeared to be a desperate attempt to distance herself from a sinking ship. The timing of her social media unfollow just before the raids suddenly looked less like coincidence and more like calculated damage control. The investigation into Diddy had opened a Pandora's box of connections, with Kim Kardashian's actions now scrutinized under a harsh spotlight. Every past interaction, business deal, and public appearance with Diddy was re-examined through this new lens. The gravity of Kim's alleged involvement raised questions about the integrity of her business practices and personal relationships within Hollywood's elite circles. For years, Kim had cultivated an image as a savvy businesswoman and reality TV icon. She had weathered numerous scandals and emerged seemingly unscathed, always managing to spin negative publicity into opportunities for growth and rebranding. However, this time the stakes were different. The CNN footage threatened to unravel years of careful image management, potentially exposing a side of Kim that her fans had never seen. As details continued to emerge, the public's perception of Kim began to shift. Her carefully curated public image, built on the foundation of reality TV fame and business acumen, now faced its greatest challenge. The allegations suggested a darker underbelly to her empire, one that might be intertwined with the very scandal she was trying to escape. The CNN footage had effectively transformed Kim from a bystander in the Diddy scandal to a key figure in the investigation.
Kim Kardashian basically stopped following Diddy. Oh, this is so good.
Notice Kim's sudden social media purge of Diddy on all her platforms 24 hours before the feds raided.
Her every move was now scrutinized, her past statements dissected for hidden meanings or inconsistencies. The pressure was mounting, and Kim found herself in unfamiliar territory, a situation she couldn't control with a well-timed tweet or a strategic public appearance. As investigators dug deeper, they uncovered a name that sent shivers through Hollywood: Lou Taylor. This mysterious figure, linked to both Kim and Diddy, held the key to a series of alleged exploitative practices that reached far beyond the current scandal. What role did Taylor play in the Kardashian empire, and how deep did the rabbit hole go? The Kardashian family had built an empire on the foundation of reality TV fame, transforming themselves into a global brand worth billions. However, as the investigation into Diddy's activities progressed, unsettling questions arose about the true nature of the Kardashian business model. Allegations surfaced, suggesting that some of Kim's ventures, once seen as legitimate enterprises, might be fronts for darker dealings. At the center of these allegations stood Lou Taylor, a controversial figure with ties to both Kim Kardashian and Diddy. Taylor's name had previously been associated with high-profile celebrity conservatorships, most notably the contentious case of Britney Spears. Critics argued that these conservatorships were exploitative, designed to control and profit from vulnerable stars rather than protect them.
So Lou Taylor's ties to the church and her history of exploiting celebrities through conservatorships paint a grim picture of Diddy's involvement in a Britney Spears conservatorship-like saga, with attempts to replicate it in Kim's own life.
The connection between Kim and Lou Taylor raised serious concerns about the ethical practices within the Kardashian empire. As details emerged, a pattern of potential exploitation began to take shape, casting a shadow over Kim's carefully cultivated image as a savvy businesswoman and advocate for social justice. Adding fuel to the fire were claims about Kris Jenner's church, where her daughters reportedly contributed 10% of their income.
Kris Jenner's involvement in a controversial church allegedly used to funnel hush money from Diddy. As another layer, turns out Kris Jenner makes all of her daughters give 10% of their income to a church. The church is run by none other than Lou Taylor.
Rumors circulated that this money was being used to pay off Diddy's victims, suggesting a complex web of financial misconduct within the family. These allegations, if proven true, would implicate the Kardashians in a scheme far more sinister than their public persona suggested. The scrutiny extended beyond Kim's personal connections to encompass the entire Kardashian business model. Critics began to question whether the family's success was built on genuine entrepreneurship or a carefully orchestrated system of exploitation. The image of the Kardashians as self-made moguls began to crumble, replaced by suspicions of a darker reality lurking beneath the surface. Kim's recent advocacy for criminal justice reform now faced intense scrutiny. Her efforts, once praised as a genuine attempt to make a difference, were now viewed through a lens of skepticism. How could she champion the rights of the vulnerable while allegedly still maintaining ties to figures like Lou Taylor, who stood accused of exploiting celebrities through manipulative conservatorships? As the investigation unfolded, it became clear that the Kardashian empire was built on more than just savvy marketing and social media prowess. The family's vast network of connections within Hollywood and the business world came under the microscope, with each relationship examined for potential impropriety. The unfolding scandal threatened to expose a culture of exploitation and manipulation that extended far beyond the Kardashian family. It painted a picture of Hollywood as a place where success often came at the expense of ethics, where the line between business and exploitation was blurred beyond recognition.
Children to Diddy for his parties. Kim's involvement goes deeper than anybody could imagine. Trouble on the horizon and swiftly cutting ties to detach herself from Diddy. I mean, everything Kim does is calculated.
For Kim Kardashian, the stakes couldn't be higher. Her entire brand was built on the idea of transparency, of sharing her life with the world through reality TV and social media. Now, as allegations of hidden dealings and questionable associations came to light, that carefully constructed image was in danger of shattering completely. The CNN footage sent shockwaves through Kim's world, forcing her into crisis mode. But as she fought to protect her brand, a chilling realization set in. How deep did her connections to Diddy's alleged illicit activities really go? Kim Kardashian's carefully constructed empire suddenly found itself on shaky ground. As the scandal unfolded, she launched into a frantic damage control campaign, desperately trying to distance herself from Diddy and his mounting legal troubles. Her first move was swift and public, unfollowing Diddy on social media platforms. This digital distancing, once seen as a preemptive measure, now appeared to be a last-ditch effort to salvage her reputation. The online community, however, wasn't buying it. Speculation ran rampant, with many questioning Kim's motives and timing. One social media user's comment captured the prevailing sentiment. If Kim Kardashian starts talking, it can be the end of P. Diddy. She is getting as far away as she can from Diddy and everything that concerns him. This statement underscored the precarious nature of Kim's position and the potential ramifications of her alleged involvement. As Kim scrambled to manage the fallout, her past associations came under intense scrutiny. Every interaction, business deal, and public appearance with Diddy was re-examined through a new lens.
Things can get any crazier. If this girl start talking, it can be the end of P. Diddy. Not this girl, this girl.
Never do something like this. Well, it turns out they are very much motivated by greed, and money changes people, apparently.
Critics argued that her attempts to distance herself from the controversy might be too little, too late. The damage to her carefully crafted image was already done, and the public's perception of Kim began to shift dramatically. The implications for Kim's career and personal life were staggering. Her businesses, built on the foundation of her personal brand, faced potential backlash from consumers and partners alike. Endorsement deals hung in the balance as companies weighed the risks of associating with a figure now linked to alleged criminal activities. Kim's advocacy work, particularly in the realm of criminal justice reform, faced renewed skepticism. How could she champion the rights of the vulnerable while potentially being complicit in exploitative practices? The increased scrutiny extended beyond Kim's connection to Diddy. Her past associations with other controversial figures in the entertainment industry came under the microscope. This broader examination raised uncomfortable questions about the nature of celebrity relationships and the potential for complicity in systemic issues plaguing Hollywood. Kim's efforts to manage the crisis revealed the fragility of celebrity status in the age of social media and instant information. Her team worked tirelessly to craft statements and control the narrative, but the rapid spread of information and speculation online made it nearly impossible to contain the damage. Every move Kim made was analyzed and dissected by an increasingly skeptical public. The unfolding drama highlighted the broader implications for Hollywood culture. Kim's predicament suggested that this scandal might be just the tip of the iceberg, hinting at deeper systemic issues within the entertainment industry. The blurred lines between business, friendship, and potential criminal activities raised questions about the true nature of success in Hollywood. As the pressure mounted, Kim found herself in uncharted territory. Her usual tactics of managing public perception through carefully curated social media posts and strategic public appearances seemed woefully inadequate in the face of such serious allegations. The reality star, known for her ability to spin negative publicity into opportunities for growth and rebranding, now faced a challenge that threatened to unravel years of careful image management.